it's it's the International Day of the Girl Child, and it being 2 days after my birthday. First of all, I'm still overwhelmed by the emotions, the different emotions that I'm an emotional freak. So yeah, being a girl, okay, I'm not a girl, I'm not a child now, because the girl child is a description of a female between the age of 0 to 17, you know, because from 18 you're now an adult. So I would like to say my thoughts on this day, simply because I'm an advocate of, I call myself an advocate of healthy upbringing, not just for the girl child, for any child, you know, healthy upbringing for any child. That means children from the age of 0 to below 18, okay, children below the age of 18, bringing them up, raising them in a healthy way. Why specifically I felt I should put my voice, the air fryer is on. I hope you can still hear me even with that sound of the air fryer. Why I felt I should put my voice is, having been a girl child myself, my wish is that no girl child should be raised the way I was raised. What do I mean by that? No girl child should be raised feeling rejected. No girl child should be raised feeling not loved. No girl child should be raised struggling to find identity. No girl child should, not only, actually I shouldn't say not a girl child, no child should be raised feeling the feelings I've just mentioned, feeling rejected, feeling not accepted, feeling he or she doesn't belong, feeling not loved. Looking back, it's not that I didn't receive love completely. Now I know there was one human being in the last 30 plus years of my life who really, really loved me, who actually wanted me, who actually wished and prayed for me, you know, prayed to have me. Just the day before my birthday, I was talking to my mom, and I'm sorry for the emotions, but this is me anyway, you know. Just the day before my birthday, I was talking to my mom, and I'm glad I was able to capture that moment, and I asked her to give me an idea, like to give me the moment I was born, to give me the story of what it was, what it felt like when I was born. And she's so generous with information, and unfortunately people who don't know my language, my mother tongue, could not hear what the gist was. I laughed my lungs out. It was a sad thing, but I'm sure people who who follow me on Facebook and understand my mother tongue Lubara, I think we must have enjoyed the conversation like the way I did. And she mentioned how she wanted a girl. She wanted a girl so bad. I know in a previous conversation I've had with her, she had said that my mom, there were children of 11 children. All the 10 died, but she didn't meet the other. She didn't meet the other 9. She met one, and she met one. He was an older brother to her, and yeah, he even grew up, got married, though him and the children all ended up dying later. So she lost her brother when she was 17 years old, 16 years I think. And then after she lost her brother, she felt that brother was the only person, the only human who was there for her. And when the moment she lost her brother, she decided that she was going to produce her own siblings. She's going to produce children who would be her family, like as her siblings. So she prayed for a boy, and God gave her generously. God gave her first child, a boy, and she named him God Had Me. His name is in our language, Erima. Erima means, according to her, God had her, And then, I don't know, okay, we didn't get to have a conversation about the second born, but I think the second born came a boy. She was so happy for that. But now, she was waiting for a girl. She was expecting a girl now. She wanted a girl so bad. And my elder brother, of course, came a boy. So she was like, she wanted a girl, but then a boy came. She was like, okay, maybe this is still God's gift. So eventually, I happened. So when I happened, she was like, she was so sickly, so sickly with my pregnancy, So she was so bitter, I said she was so bitter with God. Of course, she was so sickly and things like that. Now, later, for us to find out that her immunity was so low when she was pregnant with me, of course, she was already HIV positive by then. So I'm told in her cry for why is she so sick, what is going on, she had a dream. I hear in that dream, God like angrily answered her, told her like, why are you, what is wrong with you? Isn't this not the girl you wanted so bad? In a dream. And then I was born on the 9th of October, and like she mentioned, she said when she gave birth to me and when the baby came out, and the lady who came to help her to cut the cord, when the lady asked her, the lady saw the baby, and my mom didn't even know that I had given birth to a girl. Can you imagine? So the lady saw her, so the child's like, oh, baby girl. And then she told my eldest brother, Erima, that, we have a girl. Then I hear my brother said, oh my goodness, finally, our girl has been born. Finally, we have a daughter. I know, finally, he has a sister. Finally, a girl has been born. So at least now I know that I was this weighted child. I was prayed for. Yeah, I was really, really prayed for. My mom longed for me, like every other African parent, of course, they give tough love. I did not feel that love, but I know that woman loved me to death, because just in 2019, when we were having conversation about our situation, the situations we have been through, which is one of the reasons why I'm making this video. I remember she said that the day she found out she was HIV positive, in 1990s, when you're pronounced HIV positive, that's a death sentence. Like, the next thing you're thinking of is death. So she knew that she was going to die in 1995, and I think I was 4 or 5 years old by that time. And she had made a decision that whichever way that death was going to strike her, she wanted death to give her that opportunity to first strangle me, her one only daughter that she prayed for so much, that she waited for. She wanted to kill me first. She wanted to strangle me first, and then she would go after. Reason being, she didn't want to leave me to suffer on this face of the earth without her, Yeah, she didn't want to let me suffer on the face of the earth without her. That's how much this woman loved me. She wanted to go with me. She wanted to go with me. And I'm glad. I thank God for her. At least, even with everything that I've been through in this life, at least I know there's someone who loved me. There's someone who was excited to receive me as a girl child, Someone was so excited to receive me as a girl child. She waited for me, she prayed for me. And she has done everything in her life, even up to today, to just want the best for me. Now, on the other hand, why did I feel rejected? I'm not going to give the whole story of that today. But yeah, I was up to today, even in my 30s, I don't know the love of a father. If you ask me, what do I think? Okay, what does a father's love mean to me? I'll be giving my imaginations and what I see others, what I see other children being loved by their fathers, or what I see other fathers loving their children. But personally, I don't know what the love of a father is. And yeah. So on this day of this International Day of a Girl Child, I want to urge everyone, whether directly or indirectly, who is in a role of impacting children, or specifically girl child, I would say. But like I said, I'm not about just girl child. Every child deserves love, deserves care, deserves everything. Not just about a girl child or boy child. I advocate, but today being the International Day of the Girl Child, I'm just going to basically emphasize on the girl child. My wish is that, like I said, no girl child or no child should be raised the way I was raised. Yes, should be loved the way my mother loved me. Yes, that one. But the negatives of who I was have impacted me even up to my 30s. Even up to my 30s, I'm still dealing with the loopholes or the gaps that happened when I was a girl child. That is between 0 to 18 years. I'm still dealing with that. And for that, I wouldn't want another girl child to go through what I've gone through. I wouldn't want any other child to have to go through what I go through, so that part of their life does not have to impact them even up to their 50s or up to wherever. Because some of the things that I've experienced in my childhood are going to live with me forever. At least I know that they're going to live with me forever, unfortunately. So feeling rejected, feeling not loved, feeling not wanted, no child deserves to grow like that. If it were in my powers to make sure no child experiences what I have experienced, I wish I could make that happen, that no child does. But the decision I've made for myself is that any child that gets to go through my hands, whether biologically born by me or God given to me, I want to give them my best. I want to give them the love that I felt that I did not receive. I want to give them all that I feel that they deserve, just being children, And I'm urging all of us, please, if you have an opportunity to be a parent to any child, whether girl child, boy child, any child, please, let's love them. Let's show them love, care, protection, shelter, everything that they need. That's the message I have for today. Like I said, I don't wish any girl child to be raised like the way I was raised.